everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Adriana, where I do lifestyle videos, reviews, etc, etc. Honestly, anything that my heart desires. And today's video is a get ready with me. Today I have brunch with a friend, and I'm also filming another video because if you're not new here, you know that I've been gone for a minute, which I'll get into in a second, but yeah. And I'd like to quickly shout out today's partner for this video, which is Dossier, and I will be talking a little bit about their fragrance, the one that I have been particularly using more recently, but we'll get into that a little later in the video. So let's get started. Real quick, I just want to get to the elephant in the room. I'm sure there's no elephant in any room. Yeah, I've been gone for a minute. I've been on hiatus. As I mentioned in my last video, click here to watch, I had a new job. It's been a month since I started at that job. Whatever. First things first, primer. So yeah, that's my little spiel about why I've been gone. I'm actually not sorry because I feel kind of refreshed. Hopefully I can be a little bit more energized because I do have a lot of things that I kind of want to get started or get back into, but I will be posting more here on this channel. So if you haven't already, like the video, hit subscribe, it's free. Turn on your notification bell, because even though I just had a little hiatus, it doesn't happen all the time, you know, vibes. As I mentioned, today's partner is Dossier. They are a French-based company that specializes in luxury-inspired fragrances at an affordable price. And on top of that, they are vegan and cruelty-free. And if you're unsure what scent you want to go for, they do have a quiz to help you out with that. The scent that I went with is the Floral Pear, which is inspired by Jo Malone's English Pear and Freesia. Check out the link in my description box if you are interested in getting 20% off your next purchase. I don't know who I learned this from, to put powder on before your foundation, just to make sure everything stays, you know? This is not a tutorial. I am not a makeup artist. We're just gonna be talking, and I'm not zooming in any closer than this. As I'm talking about kind of wanting to get back into the things that I do here on social media, I kind of want to talk a little bit about like confidence, imposter syndrome, and just having the motivation to do things. Not me having one bar of battery left. First and foremost, imposter syndrome. And I talk about this as it relates to both my current job and the things that I do here on YouTube, on my blog, on just social media in general. It's so easy to compare your journey to other people's, even though I am very supportive of what other people do and, you know, the work that they do on their platforms, and I love to support other people. It's also very easy for me to be like, okay, like my video is better than that, like why is it not popping off, and just kind of, I don't know. And as awful as that does sound, it's, everyone does it, you know. You might not say it out loud, but we do. That's kind of why I primarily needed to take a break, because I just don't need to be doing that to myself. Anybody that's interested in your stuff, they will come, you know what I mean? As long as you care about what you're doing and you put hard work into what you're doing, people are going to recognize that. It might not be immediate, and that's okay. It's so easy to be like, you know what, why am I even doing this? Like, nobody even likes what I'm doing. I like what I'm doing. I feel like as long as you like what you're doing and, you know, that kind of energy shows in your work, people will gravitate towards that. And in regards to my job, I had been feeling a little bit of imposter syndrome because everything was just happening so fast. I'm in my dream job right now. Feeling lost in a position that you've always wanted is like an awful feeling. It's like, I don't get this, but I want to get it. There's a learning curve for everything, and we need to be kinder to ourselves during the times of confusion. Something I've been having to remind myself often at my job is I made it here for a reason. Reminding myself that I am qualified. I will get it. You know what I mean? There are people around you in all walks of life that are there to help you get to where you need to be. It's not going to be easy, but it's also okay to rely on a little bit of help. Nobody expects you to understand everything immediately. I'm the type of person that it could be a boyfriend, a friend, my mom. Like, I just feel so annoying sometimes asking questions. But honestly, I'd rather ask a question and know that I'm doing something correctly. You know, just taking a stab in the dark and making a fool of myself. And I like, you know, sometimes we say, you know, take a chance, take a risk, you never know what's gonna happen, but sometimes it's really not worth it. And sometimes honestly, like not wanting to ask questions, I feel like that comes from a place of pride in a lot of people, being too shy to ask questions or to reach out to people. If you see that somebody's doing a great job at whatever it is that they're doing, reach out to them. They want to share. Sometimes people could be a little bit stingy and like, I hate when people are like that. Like, if I see that you're doing great and I want to give you your flowers and I want to learn from you, why would you? I don't know why people are stingy and I don't know what for. Like, there's room for all of us to be amazing, and people that kind of just want to be at the top by themselves, it's a little weird. So yeah, that's what I have to say about imposter syndrome. Remind yourself that you're qualified and things take time. All those voices that you're hearing in your head saying that you're not good enough, that you aren't doing good, that you're not cut out for something, ooh, don't listen to it, because it will get to you. I'm the type of person, especially when it comes to my blog posts, Instagram posts, and YouTube videos, that I'm not gonna just make a video or make a blog post just to say that I did it. I want it to be good. I want it to look good. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that my videos are perfect or that my blog posts are perfect. Like I said, it is under construction, and I want it to be as good as it can be, but I know that takes time. Yeah, so you can't know what works and doesn't work if you don't do it. And I know that everything that I'm talking about in this video is kind of all over the place. That's just how my mind is right now. Like, so don't compare where you are with other people. Everybody says this, but it's so true, because comparison is the thief of joy. And as soon as you start to think like, wait, this person started their YouTube yesterday and they already have this many blah blah blahs, or they have da 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 da, been there, okay, done that. It's just not healthy. It's not healthy for me. You know, we're not on that hateration stuff. People will be gravitated to your work and what you have to offer, but you have to offer something. Was that a word? Was that a word? Confidence. I'm talking about true like body positivity, which is something that I have in abundance, but at the same time, I have my days where I'm absolutely terrified and grossed out by my body. Once again, I feel like the whole theme of this video is to be kind to ourselves. There are all these other factors that kind of contribute to our self-confidence and self-worth. I can't control everything else, but I can control the way that I feel about myself. And granted, what I see kind of contributes to the way that I feel about myself. I feel like the more aware we are of what we can and can't control, and the more aware of how we have to be kind to ourselves and practice self-care and self-appreciation, the easier that will become. Does that make sense? If I weren't doing that every day, I would be very sensitive to what I see on Instagram. You take things less personal when you spend time with yourself. My red light's blinking. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, just keep going. Just keep going. And you know, the funny thing is, I took my battery, put it in the charger, and just left it on the counter. I put the battery in the charger and left it on the counter. I'm gonna put concealer on, maybe pick an outfit, let the battery charge. Okay, so I'm back. I got dressed, started to lay my edges down. Body positivity. I have so much of it, but at the same time, I am human. I feel sometimes like I don't have it. But then that's why I do stuff like this. I get pretty. I love to be kind of a little bit of a ham sometimes, have my picture taken to remind myself that I'm a babe. Okay, I'm a babe, and nobody can take that away from me. Just remind yourself literally daily, you're all that in a bag of chips. You're that babe. You are a babe. And even, okay, I say stuff like I'm the hottest person ever. I say stuff like I think that I'm prettier than Beyonce. You know, might not be true, but listen, the more you talk to yourself like that, the more that like you really look at yourself and you're like, oh my God. That's why in a lot of my videos when I'm like, I don't know, doing my hair, or I'm just like looking at myself in the viewfinder, I'm like, oh my goodness, who is she? Because honestly, who is she? She's a moment. That's who she is. RuPaul said it best. If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else, you know? You have to do it for yourself first. Social media and, you know, seeing all these beautiful Instagram models and other celebrities just looking their absolute best. That's the thing about social media. People are posting their best and most beautiful moments. Everybody sits in front of the mirror and obsesses about their skin, their pudge, their fupa. But I'm also a big proponent about doing whatever it takes to make yourself feel great. Ooh, not me, not blending. Doing whatever it takes to make yourself feel great and confident in your skin. I'm not one of those people that's like, you know, God gave you this body, you should love it the way that it is. That is true, but if you don't, fix it. If you can, fix it. If I had the means to get lipo, I would so get it. Because I hate working out. I do it, but I don't like to. But if I had the money to like do some real dental work, I would do it in a heartbeat because it's my money. So yeah, I'm a big proponent on doing whatever you need to do to feel confident in your skin. If that is wearing wigs, if it's wearing your hair natural, do it. People have their insecurities, they're entitled to their insecurities. I wrote a blog post about that. You could click it here. Well, you can't click it, but go to my blog. This is my blog, www.dossier.com. Like I said, it is under construction. So that's the thing about confidence. That's the thing about everything in life. It takes time. And sometimes you really do just have to fake it till you make it. Yeah, just sound as confident as you can. Don't be in there like, you know, I know for a fact that 5 + 5 is 8. You know, don't be loud and wrong. Be confident in what it is that you're saying, what you're presenting, and how you talk to anybody, anywhere. And you will be surprised how much you learn that way. I truly learned so much doing fake it till you make it. We kind of just jumped around on topics, but that does apply to confidence too. If there's one thing about me, I will lose something that I just pulled out a second ago. Last step, lips. And then we're ready to go. And then we're filming another video. So when I'm wearing this exact same dress in that video, you're not gonna say anything about it. Just a little bit, because I love lip gloss. Ooh, so pretty. All right, let's remove this. I don't usually tie my edges this way, so that was new. Okay. Not them cutting the grass right now. Not them cutting the grass right now. Anything but that. He stopped. Let me hurry up and say what I need to say before he starts. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not yet, please leave a comment down in the description. No, leave a comment in the comments. Subscribe, hit that like button. You know, it's free. It supports me. Thank you to Dossier for collaborating with me in this video. If you are interested in shopping any of their scents, there is a link in the description box to save you 20%. And you can smell as good as I do, because I smell good now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.